It's my alarm clock. I'm being lazy today. He's telling me I gotta get going. Back on the Pacific Crest Trail. I am leaving camp just after 8:30, and I don't care. But I was just tired. I mean, I was up at 3:30 thinking about getting up. I think I was up at 4:30, and I finally started getting serious about it at 5:30, and at that point I'd already be halfway done getting ready to break out of camp if I were going to leave at 6 or 6:30. So I just fiddled around with a few different things on my phone. I had service. It was really quiet there, and I have to hike a big day today, and whatever's left is going to take me a couple hours or the morning to do tomorrow. I'm not going to get to Kennedy Meadows South until some point midday tomorrow, so I'm just done worrying about it. I'll get there when I get there. I have enough food. I'm more concerned with getting to the water source today. I have a little less than a liter. I put coffee in it, and it's 8 miles. So I might be thirsty as I get closer to the water source. But I looked at the weather, and for what it's worth, it was probably a weather report for in town. I don't know what it'll be up on the mountain. It wasn't supposed to be nearly as hot today, so hopefully that's true. I drank about 2 liters, 2.5 liters, and I'm carrying about 2/3 of a liter. There's another water source in 2 miles, and it's 1,000 feet elevation gain. And then after that, you go up another 1,500 feet elevation gain for a total of 2,500 feet. And that's when you start going down, and in 12 miles from here, 10 miles from the next water source, is the next water source where I'll most likely camp. So I cameled up here, and I think I'm going to take 2, maybe 3 liters from the next water source. I don't want to carry it for the next 2 miles up 1,000 feet if I don't have to. I think I'm just going to camp at that next water source because it'll be 6 or 7 o'clock by then. And I'll have like 9 miles to get to Kennedy Meadows South tomorrow. So depending upon how early I get up is how early I get there. I wet my buff and my gloves down twice. I rinsed out the socks that I'll wear tomorrow, and I rinsed out my sun hoodie, so it's soaked. I sat in the shade, so I'm as cool as I've been in a while. Well, the day's going as well as I could ask. There's 4 more miles with 1,440 feet elevation. I might have said 15,000 at one point. I rounded up. Or I might have said 2,500, whatever. So that'll be more spread out than the 1,000-foot elevation gain I just did over 2 miles, ballpark. Getting water, gonna leave here with like 2.5 liters of water. 2 would be nice, but I should probably just take a little bit more. The camp is in 10 miles and I'm probably gonna stay there because I'm expecting to be there around 6. My new favorite thing on trail. It's embarrassing how long it took me to figure this out. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get them on film again. There's one. There's a bunch of baby ducks running around here. The world champion hide and go seek team. Baby ducks. It's about 3:30 and we are crossing the road, which signifies that it is all downhill from here. There's one. I don't know if I can get it on camera. Pretty sure I came from up there. Until I see otherwise, I just believe that this is the trail cut into the side of the mountain, descending down to the water source. That's what we've been doing so far. The ETA keeps improving. It was 6:30, then 6. Now I think I'll be there around 5:30. So I see one tent out there, but you can see where the trail goes, and you can see a lot of potential. One tent, one other person setting up over there. So it would be at least 3 people in camp that I could spy with my little eye. I came back to my bag and my water. I found these guys, a couple of Dan quails. Should I be concerned that this isn't camp? There's also a lot of tin cans around here. Like seriously rusted tin cans. And I recognize that can opener. Like that's how I would have opened a can of juice in my household as a kid. I'm not gonna miss the Southern California desert. And this is with pants on. It gets through, under, around,